The Gambia government's latest move to suppress the spread of the COVID-19 pandemic in the country has been greeted with different reactions from the citizens. Some people raise concern about their state of living as the president declares another state of public emergency and a curfew. Our Makalo has more in this report.
Once again, Gambians expressed concern on the recent declarations made by the president and how it will negatively impact their life. President Adama Barrow declared a state of public emergency and curfew lasting for 21 days following a surge in the number of COVID-19 cases in the Gambia. Part of the conditions for the declaration of the state of public emergency include the closure of all non-food outlets in all markets throughout the Gambia. Exemptions are granted to banks, financial institutions, pharmacies, supermarkets, essential food traders, among others. The markets are only allowed to operate between the hours of 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. daily. A tailor in Costa Road Market, Ablai Seika, said, "The situation is unsatisfying as it will affect people from different walks of life."
Because tay biñ waxé ñoy ñu tay coffee man gisuma né Gambia comme tëjoon nañ bar yi tëjoon nañ club yi tëjoon nañ restaurant yu mag yi kon nit ñi daanaka suñ doon buñ doon dem ben dañuy joggé seen liggéey kay wala ñu am emergency yenn yi té loolu tam suñ koy jël légui comme time bi ñu né coffee amna yo xamantene war nañ ko sé baye xel ndax tay amna ko xamantene mën na né ci kër gi ni time bobu lay fébar ñu war ko yóbbu lopitaan xam na koo xamante fii ñu am oto bëriwut xam na koo xamante ni mën na nekk si kër gi jigéen gu wérul war a am doom ñu war a yóbbu lopitaan yooyu yëpp suñ ko bàyyoo xel mën na loraale ñu bëree te yooyu yëpp dañ ko war a bàyyi xel yooyu yëpp dafay dal nit ñi every time.
The conditions of the regulation also include the closure of all houses of worship. Mosques and churches shall be used solely for calls to prayers or religious announcements. All forms of gatherings at mosques and churches are prohibited. Anyone who violates the conditions of the curfew and the state of public emergency is said to have committed an offense and is liable to a fine of $5,000. Imam of Sukuta Central Mosque, Alagi Ismail Ambai, said, "The virus has nothing to do with the closing of religious places."
fi ñu war a ñaanee duga fa ñaan julli ñaan ndax yàlla dàq mos musiba bi mooy jumaa yi ñu fermé ko fa feebaru law waaw waa jumaa dañ ñu julli ñu ñaan ci waaye ñu fermé jumaa tijji marché loolu dara jaaduwu ci bu ñu sonal waaw am na lu ci duga politique moo ci duga man Alaaji Ismaïl bi maay wax ca dëgg laa wax.
This is the first time the government is imposing a curfew in the country since the emergence of the COVID-19 in the country early March. Since then, the president declared series of emergency regulations all geared towards curbing the spread of the virus. Reporting for iAfrican News, I am Khadijatu Seka.
Indeed, that report is filed in there by Khadijatu Seka instead of our Makalo, as I mentioned earlier.